Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing Friday Skeem Saam review. The journalist asked Lehasa that did he kill Fani Masirumule, and Ukwasi asked the question and said, no, my partner didn't kill anyone. Sorry. And the counsel told Lehasa to tell them about how he knows Ufani Masirumule. He said he hired Ufani Masirumule at a cafe Rohua, and he left a job and he came back and they hired him again for a part-time. He worked as a part-time. And then he said, my then manager Sinti Kuzwayo suggested we hire him to update their computers, and that's where he saw his potential that he's an IT. He said Ufani took advantage of his kindness and stole his money. He said Fani wronged a lot of people, and after he cried and said the recollection of Fani Masurumule make him cry. And then Bafeza Batrela kindly when they're outside, Ukwezi asked Lehasa to eat something so that at least I will Pawanyana. Lehasa said, I don't think I can do this again. Malume, I am Motori. Of course you are going to do it, and you will. Lehasa said, your uncle Ulieto said, your uncle is right. You did good back there. And Lehasa said, I've already been judged. Malumi said, then make them believe you cared for this boy. Lehasa Ari, yeah. And Lehasa said, yes, I did care, but he then went ahead, betrayed me. And the council asked Lehasa, and he said, I believe Fani was blackmailing you and you have to silence him. So that's the fact that he called you while he was supposedly passed out, and you went to the your friend went to the police station and took the laptops that were at the police station. They were talking about Hosi. Bamuncha picture, but do you recognize this person? Isn't that you? And he said, no. Did you went to see Fani Masurumule at his hospital? He said, yes, I did. Then they said, this man standing there in a security guard uniform, isn't that this guy you? Lehasa said, why would I do something so stupid? And the counsel said, because you failed to kill him at Cavero, so maybe no nyagomo failed. Did you not go to his ward and inject him into his drip? Isn't this guy look like you, Lehasa? Lehasa said, this picture is not clear. And then Koskolo Mahlatso was reading his book louder, and he wrote, I said, young boys are playing on the golden dust of Telfloop, where my dreams are made. Paxton laughed at him and said, Mahlatsi, Amohopelari, is this proper, right? Are Pexari, Shazi, do you call this proper? If I were you, I'd go back to the drawing board, because this Mahlatsi, okay, then let's hear yours. Pexar said, that's my intellectual property. And teacher Zamugusha just came and told the class that he had great news for them. Everyone who entered the competition is getting weekend pass to type out their short stories at Baleri Mall. Matubahalo was happy dancing and singing. Lizzie Haitla, she found her singing and dancing, and she smiled and told Matubahale, are you? Mama Tabea, or you are going to opera for a first date? What do you think, Mar? Isn't that a bit odd? Matubakala are, what do you mean, Mara Lizzie? Lizzie are, for a first time date, people normally go to restaurants because there you can sit down and talk and get to know each other better. Tubakala said, now I love opera and I'm going. Lizzie Arabe, I told Mr. Homo Maga and he's going to the opera with his wife. And if he sees you with Mr. Hanyawa, he will blow out of proportion, and I'll have to answer. Matubakhala a release nna ke kolote motho selo ntate Thubakgale monnaka o robetse kwa mabitleng nna ke ya opera a ke ne nako ya Thubakgale a ke ne nako ya Mr. Homo a ka se ntswalele ditsela a ke sa na le jika. I'm not going back. I'm going to opera, and today I'm going to make sure sekolong ke dira fast ke a tswa ke tsamaya le Mr. Hanyawa. And Clement said, I think I have to find royalties or royalties from Maruti Printworks. 5,000 will be enough for me. And then Zamukushare, hey, be careful, Mfana. What you wish is not going to end. Gamonati. And Mabizi received a parcel from Marote Printworks and she was happy. Mama Butali and she was happy and wow, Marote usirious. This guy, I was worried. Tate Marote unya go dira botsotsi ba gagwe. Lehasa explained that Fanny was a brother to him, and he was also more than an employee. The council said, yet you weren't very close before he died. That's because he crossed the line. He refused to change. He lived a life of crimes. Since he came to Teflop, he scammed a lot of people, he put a lot of families in danger, where himself he got shot. Lehasa, we are talking about the guy who sold a balloon in my establishment and he scammed people and they came for him. I did not kill Ufani Masirumuli. Lizzie at work, she was at the reception and Mr. Homo passed them with, she was with Melita and Mr. Homo passed them and was rushing to opera. Lizzie tried to call the Mr. Homo, but Mr. Homo didn't look back or answered her. And Melita said, I think Mr. Homo knows about Mataiteya or the patient. Lizzie said, what? What do you mean, Melita? Melita thought Mr. Homo is so disappointed he can't even look at you. Lizzie Ari. Melita, what did you tell him? Melita Ari. Well, nna ke moditse fela se ke se boneng ka wena. I have no control over how he interprets it. And then Mama Lizzie was looking good. Ali go high. Lizzie, when he got home, he found Mike a roko, a long dress, a grayish, yellow shiner, and then Lizzie said, wow, lol, there's no way. Mama, you must go and have fun. You deserve it. Tubakale was, and then na tomo chuganyana ish. Na ibile ke nagana le go tisha ga botsili. Sindade Khanyago knocked and said, wow, and then they went out and they went to the opera. Tubakale and Professor Khanyago were together at the table at the entrance, and Homo and Mr. Homo saw them, and Mr. Homo my love, this is the guy that I was telling you about, Mr. Professor Khanyago. And then they went there, but they greet Matubakale and Mr. Khanyago. And then Mr. Homo asked Prof Khanyago that Kikule Melita bolela gore wena you cancelled your trip and then you are no longer going where neuruwa ya matho ba khala are ntate Kgomo ke gopola gore tšeo le di bolelang ga di hlokagale so ke be ke kgopela gore le sepele banana ba e wela be ntate Kgomo ka ronya ko senya lerato la thubagale kante ene o tsena kae mo maratong a batho o tsena kae ha bile se ke la lebala gore ntate Kgomo o hirile Melita bjang Melita ke ga mo swara ka kwa officing and then ba tlogela moshimane ne ba mo hira ba hira Melita ga yele yena ke yena e tirileng go mo peterong ya go tsena ditaba tša ga Mathubagale le Professor Ganyago o tsena kae mo o ka re bona o ka re Mathubagale a se a swanela go ratana le prof na prof o tshwanetse mang mosadi ya gage yo na taba Mathubagale ke thabetse because ke mo rata kudu kore le nako le le principal ne ke mo rata ne ke gahla ke mangangala gagwe so now o hweditse monna plus ke a mo rata ntate o la bona Skeem Saam ke tlo phela ke se lebeletse and I'm still going to give you the feedback batho tate Ganyago le Mathubagale Maruti saw Bridget at the parking when they went out and he ran to Pretty and said, "Hey, Pretty, please wait. Azanga Gahola when Osiagamela told me that you've done something like this." Pretty said, "Iki inyona nto say holding arewena musadu mo a beautiful girl like you could not gamble with a life for a thug like that." And how is that any of your concern? Bon, let me tell you something. Men like Lehasa will never ever respect women from Tefulop. Hey, Lehasa swane le banna bao marutiari swanetse o itlhokomela ga botse if nka bo wena o lebeletse nna o dula le nna nga bo le smart girl iseng gore o rana after matters like this like Lehasa hey wena maruti you are not better than Lehasa Armang careful girl Lehasa's wife is not going to leave you if his thagela ya gagwe ba lahlela go tronko e tlo go bontšha gore yona ke yona mang nkwele lena gape ntate Maruti o kgahlile ke Pretty girl ntate a sho o rata Pretty jwale ntate o la se ba fetša ka bo Rachel Kunutu o sa rata bana e sa le sugar daddy a bona ha lebelle bana ba banyane new sugar daddy yay. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. I love you and I will see you on the next video. Ta-da!